Hi guys, so Christmas season, beautiful, lovely, kissable lips is exactly what you need. So through either using lip scrubs or different lip Vaselines and things like that, you will create those beautiful, soft, kissable lips. But how do you make them really enticing to the special someone in your life or the someone you've been eyeing up? Well, I think one of the best colours that you can use, especially with a demure eye colour, is a lovely red lip. Now, red is sometimes a big fear factor for people because it does have its complications with using. There's the worry you'll get it on your teeth, the worry that it makes your teeth look yellower, and things like that. So yes, red is a hard colour to work with on your lips. But done in the right way, it can make your lips look absolutely fantastic. Personally, I have had my teeth whitened, and so the red doesn't make my teeth look so yellow anymore. But I used to have really bad teeth when I wore red lips, so I would really verge away from the red. But now that my teeth have been done, I'm a little bit more happy to wear it, but it's still a hard colour to work with. You do need to use a couple of different products sometimes to get the best outcome, and so this video will just quickly show you some of those things. The most important thing to do when using any lipstick is to prepare your lips. The same way that you prepare your eyes for an eyeshadow by using a base, you need to use a base on your lips. And I have just recently, just like a couple of minutes ago, used a personal lip scrub on them, and that was one that I made a couple of days ago, and it's so quick and simple to make, and there are videos on it about how to make one on YouTube. Alternatively, you can buy one, and you can buy them from places like Lush, but it basically is just sugar and Vaseline mixed together. So it's so simple to do. But to prepare your lips for the red colour, I would start off with any Vaseline. Um, Personally, the one I'm using is the Cranberry and Pomegranate lip balm from Superdrug. I got this in a set of 3 last year, and it came with like a coconut one and a papaya one. So I'm not quite sure if they still stock this, and I'm nearly 100% certain you can't buy this by itself. But any Vaseline will do. Even the red one from Nivea is a really great substitute. Clear ones are even better, but I like the red tint just to kind of go on, and this is going to come off anyway. So just pat this into your lips, and then rub it in. And this is just to fill in any cracks, and it's just going to make them really soft. Because you don't want to be applying lipstick all through the night. You want to hopefully put it on maybe once or twice throughout the night, or then just do little touches when you go to the bathroom. So repeat on the top lip again, pat in, and then rub. And try and stick within your lips and try not to get it all over your skin. Just really nice. And this is only a really light covering. Like you can see, there's only a slight sheen to my lips. This is just to make sure that all cracks are filled in and the lipstick doesn't gather anywhere. Then taking a liner, lip liner. Um, you should use a one which matches your lipstick, basically exactly. But because I'm using a nude coloured one which matches the colour of my lips, it's a little bit easier to get away with. This is from Rimmel, and this is in the colour 050, which 050, which is the shade Tiramisu, and it's such a lovely colour. I'll give you a quick swatch. Now that looks quite dark, but by the time you blend it, the colour really softens up. So all you do is you follow the natural line of your lips and just make sure you remove any excess Vaseline using the back of your hand. And now you should be left with a clear, soft surface, and your lips should be really soft. So then, just pull your lips back, like so, and you look really silly when doing it, but it gives a really good result. And then line, and then I like to take my finger and just run it along the bottom, kind of smooth the line out so it's not so sharp looking. And repeat the process on your top lip, but you don't need to pull in so much from this because otherwise your lip is going to shrink. It's easier to start with your lips slightly, like breathing in style. And then, again, slightly fade it out so that your lips are definitely lined, but that the line isn't so sharp you're going to see. And you can barely even see the colour, which is a really good sign that it's a good match. Then you should fill in with this pencil, just lightly rub it over any areas which haven't been lined, so the rest of your lip. Now your lips will feel slightly harder because this is quite drying. That's why we use Vaseline to start with, and it just kind of softens. And pat in and rub so the colour is even and not on your skin. Then take your Vaseline again and again, just apply a little tiny bit. And I would apply this in a patting version. And this is actually just the tiniest amount. And this is just to make sure your lips aren't too dry and that they remain lovely and passively soft. Now, when it comes to red, there's lots of different reds out there. Personally, I have 2 red lipsticks in my collection. I have one from London, which is the one I shall be using. And this is the shade 160 Rose Passion. And this is kind of a pinky red. It's not so dark. It's very soft. It's a lot more pinky red. So there's it rubbed out. The top one's rubbed out and the bottom one's not so rubbed out. So it is a more blendable colour, whereas this colour here, which is from number 7 and this is number 105, and this is the shade Tulip. This is from number 7, which is a Boots brand. And this is a much more sultry red. Like you can see there is a big difference. But it is personal taste because one is going to make your teeth. Like, I just prefer this colour. It's got more of a pinky tinge to it. Now, there are a number of ways you can apply your lipstick. You can use some lipstick brushes, which is what I'm going to do, or you can just apply it. So I like to get my lipstick, and this is the Rimmel London one, which is shade 160, and I like to put this in the centre of my lips. Also, what the Vaseline's going to do is make the colour lighter, so you may need to apply this a couple more times. And then I like to take my lipstick brush and just work the colour right up into the corners and below again. And I do my bottom lip first, but as you can see, like I pucker slightly to get a little bit of the excess on my top lip. And then I fill in my cheek bars. So there you go, that is your first application of red lipstick. I like to then get a tissue, any tissue will do, and a fluffy powder brush, and put this over your lips, and just like you can see, a little bit has come off, and you can repeat this process as many times as you want. I usually do it 2 or 3 times just because it makes the colour more intense. And clean up any spillages, like as you go slightly over, just clean them up as you go along. After the first time, I'm more confident to just use the lipstick itself rather than the lipstick brush to fill them in. Because the first time application gives you a kind of outline is where everything's going. It makes it a lot more easy to put on. But again, just take a sheet of paper. More came off this time, but you will find that that happens as you go up in colour stages. And then for the final time, take a little bit of the excess off. And there you go. That is them perfectly filled in and perfect colour wise. So I'll just take my light off so you can see. There we have it, dark red lips. You can go over with whatever red lipstick you want. I'm just going to go over once more with this just to add that really glossy look to them. This is just a really light application, so basically it is. I put my lipstick on in such a weird way, it's unreal. So there you go, you can just see the colour difference again. This one's a much darker red, this is the number 7 and this is the Rimmel London one. And this is the Rimmel London one, which happens to be, it does kind of have an orangey tinge to it, but I do prefer this colour on me, personally. Now, I'm going to take my Collection 2000 Pure Gloss, and this is in the red colour, just to give it a really glossy, really, oh my god, come up and kiss me look. So, just squeeze it onto the centre of your lip, and then using the head of the brush, or the head of the applicator, just give your lip really nice coverage. So, lipstick, or lip gloss even, this is lip gloss. And there we have it. A beautiful red lip that is going to leave your admirer looking at you with, I don't know, just looking at you because it is such a lovely look to do. And red lips can be really hard to pull off, so do be aware of that. Red might not be the colour for you. If you're just starting out with red, I would recommend you that you really light red, like the Rimmel London, which isn't so darkly red as the number 7. Just so you can see how it looks with your teeth, especially if your teeth are going to change colour with a red lipstick. With a nude one, it's not so noticeable, but with red, it is really, really noticeable. So this is not just a look for Christmas, but with just that really lovely red, I do think it's such a festive colour. With your eyes, though, you then need to keep your eyes really muted and very subtle because you are focusing on your lips, and you do pick one to focus on. You can either your eyes or your lips. So I think red lips are an absolute gorgeous must. And if you really want to make sure that it stays on light, you can buy a lipstick lock, which really makes it look matte, but I'm not a big fan of it. So, yeah, just remember to follow steps and make sure your lips are in really good condition before you buy any lipstick. And hopefully this video was really helpful and that you picked up some really great tips on how to apply a really gorgeous red lipstick. And I will speak to you all soon. Merry Christmas. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and also check out my blog. I will link in the bottom bar. Thanks for watching. Bye.